Hold on, hear this.
Here today. Something is going to happen in here today. Something is going to happen in here today. I feel it in my spirit. I feel it in your emotion. I feel it in my soul. God is about to do something in the middle of his people. He's forcing some things to happen. He's being intentional. He's planting some things intentionally. Somebody shout, yeah. Lesson number 2. This is a good lesson. Whenever there is great potential for harvest, the enemy will always earmark the spot with calamity. Whenever there is great potential for harvest, the enemy will earmark the spot with calamity. Somebody was telling me about a restaurant that they like up in North Dallas, and I was getting my head shaved at the time, and I said, let me find it in my phone. So I got it in my phone and found it in my phone, and then I earmarked it as a favorite. I haven't been there yet, but I earmarked it as a favorite so I could find it easily. I haven't been yet, but I heard there was potential. So I earmarked it so I could find it when I had. So wherever the enemy sees potential, he will always earmark it with calamity. So they never planted weeds before the wheat. Notice the sequence. It was the wheat being planted that caused them to plant the weed. They didn't plant the weed and then plant the wheat. The wheat attracts the weed so that the enemy can earmark the spot. The devil knew God was going to bless you. Hell knew God was going to use you. Hell knew that God had a purpose for your life. He earmarked it with calamity. Notice this. The tear, the weeds rather, was planted too. Planted like spies behind enemy lines. Whatever went wrong in your life, whatever calamities happened in your life, whatever calamities that happened in your past, whatever trauma you went through in your life, in your childhood, was the enemy's way of earmarking the spot. He knew it wasn't time yet, but he started working underground before you ever came up, so that he would have his system in place. Before you became fruitful, he would already have his infrastructure in place so you would have something to struggle with. Struggle, 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 struggle. Where are my strugglers at? My strugglers. Why are things so hard for me? Why do I take 2 steps forward and get knocked 3 steps back? Why is it hard for me to do things that other people do easily? It's because he earmarked you. Why am I so doubtful? Why am I so insecure? Why am I so needy? Why am I so petty? He earmarked you. So while men slept, the enemy came and planted the weeds. Also, wherever there was wheat, there would be weeds with intentionality too. He meant for you to be abused. I hate to tell you this. He meant for you to be molested. He meant for your father to hate you. He meant for your mother to give you to your grandmother. He had to start the infrastructure early because once you became fruitful, it would be too late to do anything to you. He had to start it early in your life so you would be broken in all the right places. You're not just fighting a demon, you're fighting a system. You're fighting a system. You're fighting a system that has been launched against you. But the only reason it's been launched is because you are weak.
They said stop it right there. Okay, so yeah, I was not supposed to be even filming today. Hiya. I was not even supposed to be filming today, but they told me the Most High basically was telling me to that was my message for today. Like that was my message pretty much. So it was like, okay, obviously, you're gonna teach your students, so wouldn't I teach you too? I'm not really supposed to be filming today. So this is the only message I'm gonna be telling you guys today. Yeah. I just want you guys to enjoy your day, your week, and month. And this is literally not me like trying to copy TD Jakes, literally at all. Like I actually like TD Jakes. I always was watching him when I was growing up. I was raised in a Christian home, so I still have my Christian ways, of course. I'm obviously never gonna stop believing the Most High. So they just wanted me to pretty much have that message within myself, but also have that message within everyone else because of the fact that, everyone who also is going through similar situations as me, you can also pick up on the same, message that he's giving me as well. So that's very important. But this honestly makes me think like it's because of the fact that as you get older you get a lot more stronger, but even when you're a baby, like you're a lot stronger, but it's like as you get a lot more older you get a lot more wiser. That's why the timing is everything, because of you being wise, you having a lot more knowledge and knowing how to manage and move accordingly with that knowledge, generate that knowledge in the a lot more right placements, a lot more proper placements, a lot more safer placements, because as a child, you pretty much have so much emotion. So it's just like just throwing itself at each other. So it's like when you're vulnerable and you have so much trust into things that you really don't understand, it kind of like builds your character, because you can learn things in struggle. Like learning things in struggle and lack actually builds your brain capacity and your intellect. So it's like it kind of is helping you in a way, because it helps you learn how to maneuver around other people like that. You see what I'm saying? So you are still learning. So it is good to not look at every single thing as it's really being targeted towards you, because everything is pretty much a learning situation. And for everyone else who's going through similar things, like I totally understand, and I definitely am very much open to have these conversations with you guys, especially if you want them privately. We can have these conversations. And if you also feel the need to talk to, a licensed therapist, that would be a lot more better. I'm just letting you know. Also, like, just anyone that you feel that you can trust at this time, if you can afford it. You know what I mean? So, like, anyone you can speak to about these things, And again, like, not every police officer, not every police is bad. There's help where you can find them. You just have to reach out, try, okay, and if you tried it in the past, start trying again. Try seeing again. Like, that's probably wasn't the right time. You see what I'm saying? You probably need to learn or see something else, or find something else. Like, you probably needed to figure out something else. We probably needed to show you some more stuff, because maybe they was not going to show you. Maybe they was not going to tell you. Maybe you had to actually see something with your own eyes, because people actually would not actually tell you, even though they want to. They just would never, So you have to use your own discernment and move in your own vibration. The best thing that you can do is focus on yourself and take this one step at a time, day by day, and keep a positive mindset about it. Take breaks. For someone like me, I could just keep going, like, and just still regenerate, but that's still wrong. That's still very much wrong. So I just want, you guys to be safe, stay protected, and try your best to, maneuver in the right direction. All right. Love y'all. Be safe. Bye. And shout out to GD. Shout out to, I keep saying his name wrong. I don't even know why. Shout out to TD Jakes. Say his name right. And his family. I'm so sorry it happened, and everything like that. So yeah, I love you guys. Be safe. Bye.